people out of this court, so it's $2,500.
Yeah, I couldn't.
So if you don't show up,
He's coming, yeah. He's already told
I
me.
send him a text, say, and he doesn't want to pay $2,500 to the court, and he almost never pays $2,500 to the court, or anything on bonds. You know why? He's going to go snatch you up wherever you are. I've had him go to Georgia and get people. He's very tight. He doesn't like to spend money, and he won't spend money. He will spend more money to prove the point that he'll come get you, so that people in the future will say, I better go to court, because Gary Sowers will come and get me and throw me in the back of the car, take me to jail. You gotta come now, or you'll have to be looking over your shoulder every second, because he'll be right there looking for you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Get this taken care of, and you can quit worrying about it.
I know,
So
I'm working on it.
showing you owe $580.
Yeah, I'm trying. Working.
You can pay it or work it on community service.
Yeah.
You get $50 a day credit. I'll set your next hearing. Okay, you are working, so I want you to continue to work. What's going to be best for your work schedule? Mondays or Fridays?
Friday.
Fridays. Okay, October 24th, that's going to be your next hearing at 9 a.m.
When is this a sentencing?
You're right. Thank you for reminding me. She's here. She's keeps me from doing things I shouldn't do. Okay, it's actually going to be a sentencing now that you have a bond up. So it'll be at 10 o'clock on October 24th. So
10
once
o'clock.
this is retired, you pay all your fine, I'll quit setting hearings and you can quit coming and quit worrying about it. Okay, that's all for you guys.
Thank you. Have a good one.
State of Ohio versus Jordan D. Wolf, case number CRB 25193.
I think it's under. You're Jordan Wolf?
Yes,
Okay, you had a review hearing on the 9th or 7th?
second.
2nd of September, okay. And you missed that hearing?
Yeah, I was incarcerated at the Geigy County Jail, and then they sent me to the Field of Hope on the 4th.
Okay, and I assume that's where you're from.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Shyla Gerald?
Gerald?
Yes.
Okay, you can confirm, I see you got the official badge on. She is in treatment?
Yes, she is. Since the 4th, I believe.
Okay. Well, just so that you know, I screened her on August 1st and she was positive for amphetamine, buprenorphine, and methamphetamine. So hopefully we'll get rid of the meth and the amphetamine. Okay, and I'll let, so Gowdy County supervising you.
Yeah, I'm on
Go
free
ahead
trial
and come
release.
back in 2 months rather than 1 month, since I don't need to supervise you as closely since they're supervising us. Oh, this is a new light document.
Yes, yes. sir.
Okay.
That's
This
just like
one
you
is-
straight up.
Is this the one that was, or,
They replaced their laptop and this yesterday.
okay.
We're picking up grades.
All right, November the 14th is going to be your next hearing. And that'll be at 9 o'clock. Okay. Take advantage of this opportunity to get clean, stay clean, and I know you got a children's services case. They want to see that too, right?
Yep,
Okay.
thank you, Your
Good
Honor.
luck.
State of Ohio versus Megan McCormick, case number TRC 12181, CRB 1286, CRB 11716, ABC.
And ma'am, you're Megan McCormick.
Yes, sir.
You had a hearing a long time ago.
Yes,
Okay. It's September 20th, September 20th of 2019.
yes, Your Honor.
You missed those hearings?
Yes, Your Honor.
You admit that then?
Yes, Your Honor.
you have a good reason for missing those hearings?
Your Honor, honestly, I was getting high at the time and not paying attention to anything. I'm currently enrolled in the Cabell County Drug Court and I'm on
Okay.
home confinement. And so I'm here today to hold myself accountable for,
So you're with Judge Howard?
yes, sir.
Yeah. When did you start that?
I think it was August or June 18th, sorry.
And you're in inpatient treatment now, or?
Right now I work up at the Delta and I completed Harmony Ridge and I currently am up at the SROs at Prestera.
Treating or working or what?
Yes, I work at housekeeping up at the Delta by the mall.
Oh, okay. But you're at Prestera for treatment?
They're the SRO apartments. They're like, it's right there where Pinecrest is on Route 60.
But do they do some screening?
Yes, yeah, I'm a day report. I call every day to do screens and I screen at least 3 times a week and then they screen me there and, yeah.
Okay, well, what you had here, I'll remind you, and these are pretty old cases, but you had an OVI,
Yes.
operating vehicle intoxicated, and you had an endangering children charge. And so you've got fines and community service to do. So I'm cheering for you to get clean, but also you're not the first person I've dealt with this kind of situation. I believe that going to treatment, I applaud that. Getting clean, I applaud that. But I don't think that's like a get out of jail free card. You have to take care of the stuff that you did before you got clean. And you've got fines and costs and community service to do. So I applaud what you're doing, but you still have to take care of the stuff you did before. And I think that should be part of your recovery.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do, I'll set review hearings periodically. You come back and I want you to work on this. I mean, I'll work with you as long as you're making an effort to get it done, get some community service done when you can. You can work here any day. That's Sunday at 7:30 a.m. So I want you to keep working at your regular job, but get some community service done. You can pay your fines by working at community service too. And you've got quite a bit of community service. You've got 120 hours between the two cases. So
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
Could I do community service also, like over at day report, or do I have to do it over here?
I want you to do it here.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Does your schedule fluctuate, or what's your work schedule?
Right now, the only days I have off are Thursday, because I go to court on every Monday, and then I have drug court classes every Thursday and Friday, but whatever, I can make whatever work.
Okay, well, Mondays and Fridays are the days we have these review hearings. So
Okay.
it'll have to be one of those days, one of them better for you than the other.
Probably, it'd be Friday.
Okay. Well, I'll give you some time because Judge Howard's supervising you, but this has to get done too. So I'm going to set it on Halloween, October 31st.
Okay.
That'll be your next hearing. I'll cancel the warrant
Right.
that had been issued and set for October 31st at 9 o'clock.
All right.
If you want to write that down, there's a form there for you to write it down, and that just apply to you, everybody listening. There's a website here for the court, Orange County Municipal Court. Go to that website, put your name in under record search, and you can see when you have to be back in court. So people will say, I didn't know when I was supposed to come back. There's no excuse for not knowing. And we actually have phones here, so you can call and ask, when do I have to come back to court? And the clerks love to tell people when they can't remember what the court date is, they love to look that up and tell them. So there's no excuse for not knowing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good luck.
Thank
Stay
you.
clean.
Thank you. I have one more question. Is
Yes.
there a hold on my license right now?
That, I don't know. There was a warrant. I don't know if they do a warrant block on that or not. Have you contacted, you're a West Virginia resident, so you're going to have to get it through West Virginia.
Right, yeah, I contacted them and they said that they didn't have any. I just didn't know if I
Well,
would be.
If there was one, they would know about it.
Okay.
So they're not saying there is.
Okay, alrighty.
I'm lifting the warrant as of today, so.
Okay, alrighty, thank you,
Should be
Your
good.
Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Misty D. Shaver, case number TRC 173465, A, B, C, D, and E.
Okay, this was set for review on Monday. Ms. Schaefer is here today. And she is at United Family Recovery. You just started it.
Yeah, I was having trouble with Lodestar, getting them to do anything for me, to give you a letter of compliance or anything. I've been going there, I graduated OVP on June 17th. And I
Okay,
was,
so it looks like, well, from what I'm reading in this report, you still got work to do, so.
yeah,
Okay. Because your screen wasn't good when you
No,
first
no.
went there, so. And is she outpatient, inpatient?
She resides in our recovery housing.
Okay. All right, well, let me, this
Durham.
was OVI, and you got convicted in January of this year, and so far you haven't really done anything on your case. So, but
I've been,
I'm not gonna put, I could put you in jail, but I'm not going to because I want you to get clean, and you're in the best place to get clean now versus jail. Jail doesn't usually help people get over their addiction problem. So I want you to get clean, but you're still gonna, as I told the other person, you still have to take care of this. This is
Yes,
stuff that you did that you gotta take care of.
Yes, sir.
And you owe 5 days community service and some fines, and you gotta do the stuff that you were ordered to do.
I do have, I should have some funds. I was able to establish, finally getting my birth certificate in play. I had to have an attorney finally file to get it. And they're even giving him a hard time getting my birth certificate. The state of California's just been a pain in the ass, pardon my French. But also, once that's done, I will be able to put my fines completely off. But UFR told me that they would help me get back and forth to community service now to make sure I can do my community service. If there was any way that I could possibly, wherever they can get me to do community service.
Yeah, can you bring her here or what?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, there you go. You got transportation. Okay, October 20th is going to be your next hearing. Cancel any warranted. I don't think there hasn't been a warrant issued yet, but there won't be one issued. So review October 20th, 9 o'clock. Write it down on the form so you don't forget. And just work on getting clean and taking care of this, and don't have any more
Yes, sir.
convictions.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Samantha Bryan, case number CRB 25584. And State of Ohio versus Ashley Ferris, case number CRB 25585.
Ashley Ferris, Samantha Bryan. Okay. Samantha Bryan, what the name is on that? Are you Ashley Ferris? You're a Destiny Hawk, too? Or maybe not, I'm just looking at the statement of facts. Maybe it's Caleb Brown. There's a big, long explanation of facts. Is there gonna be another charge? I was told there's another, okay, this is the only two. Okay.
There's one for Scott Murray.
I'm sorry?
My baby's dad. There's a charge for him as well. We're not charging him this one.
Okay, they're saying they're not gonna charge him, that's the prosecutor's order. So this Samantha Bryan, which one's Samantha Bryan? You are, okay. And so that must mean you're Ashley Ferris.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're both charged with assault. Case 584 for Samantha Bryan, case 585 for Ashley Ferris. States alleging against both of you that on September the 18th, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to the other person. That's a first-degree misdemeanor assault charge. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you each understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
And were you each here when I explained the rights that defendants have?
Yes.
Ma'am? Brian, were you here when I explained that? Yes? Do you have any questions before you enter, please?
I don't.
Okay, what plea do you wish to enter?
Not guilty for me.
Ms. Bryan?
Not guilty.
Okay. Ms. Bryan, do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work at Regal Recovery Care right now in Proctorville, but I'll be working
Are you
at
paid by the hour?
Yes,
How much
but
per hour?
I'm switching jobs soon. Right now, I'm paid 15 an hour.
How many hours a week?
30.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel. I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. Not guilty plea is entered. She has a bond protection order. You want a protection order? You want her order to stay away from you, ma'am?
That'd be nice, yeah.
Okay. So there'll be a protection order for you to stay away from Ms. Ferris. And then, Ms. Ferris, do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes,
Are you working?
I am.
What do you do?
Quality health care, it's like a home health aid service.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes,
How much per hour?
$14.50,
How many hours a week?
21.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel. I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you.
Okay.
Not guilty plea also entered, and I guess we should make a mutual restraining order, so you're going to both be ordered to stay away from the other person. We just don't want there to be any allegations of additional problems. Okay, so when,
Judge, I have limited availability in my trial schedule here, the 14th, 17th, or 24th of October.
Mr. Morgan,
Do those dates work for Butch?
What?
14th, 17th, or 24th of October?
Judge, I think I'm good with any of those, pretty much.
okay, let's do the 14th here. October 14 will be the pretrial for both cases at 10 o'clock. And okay, I don't see, Ms. Ferris, did you post a bond? Did you post any kind of bond?
I'll let you arrest me.
I'll let you sign a signature bond, and you'll be ordered to go get fingerprinted. $1,000 signature bond. Mr. Bryan did post a bond with Mr. Showers. And she has been fingerprinted, so she doesn't have to go get fingerprinted.
Yeah. Thank you.
October 14th is the next hearing on both cases at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
And Ms. Ferris will need the card to take to the jail to get it fingerprinted.
You could just call it and make it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of the law recalls Henry Bennett, case number PRD 22-1604A, and PRD 22-178, B, C, and D, and others.
Okay, this is set for review today, so.
I have this from my community service, and I have another one, but I forgot the paper, but he said he has it on his computer.
Okay, Mr. Major, could you?
It's up to date, Your Honor. She came in and signed in before she went there, so her file is up to date.
Okay, all right, so she did some community service this past week.
Yes, Your Honor.
I was gonna try to go back Wednesday and Thursday. I got my schedule changed, so I would be able to go there in the mornings and have time to go to work still after.
Are you paying anything on your fines today?
I just paid $20, but it's online, so I know it's probably not showing up yet.
Okay. Now, these are Fridays for your follow-up hearings.
Fridays.
October 24th will be your next hearing,
That's at 9 a.m., right?
9 a.m.
I thought it was 10 today, that's why I wasn't here.
9 a.m.
Thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio recalls Brandon Newton, case number CRD 2318, TRD 213585 A and B, TRB 2153 A and B.
In other words, you get a screen and it's good. Good job. Okay, you need to get your community service done.
Yeah, I did one day this week and then I have 2 days left, right?
I'm showing 5 on one file. And that's it. 30 hours.
I still have 5 total?
That's what I'm showing. Do you have questions about checking with Mr. Major?
Okay.
Okay, next hearing. Fridays? Is it
Yeah,
that?
yeah, that's fine.
October 24th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You want to go over what you think your total is on community service, talk with Mr. Major.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus James G. Adams, case number CRB 25138, CRB 24130. This is a pretrial, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge. This is Mr. Nash's case set for pretrial. I've got an entry, this is wanting to continue this one to November? Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'll grant the continuance, your entry is approved, I'll set November 3rd. At 10 o'clock is the next hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Kendra Brown, case number CRB 25221. This is Mr. Holt's, Your Honor.
Mr. Holt in the courtroom, set for pretrial today. Change the image on that. All right, Mr. Holt.
So, Your Honor, I have in my notes here that the victim was to bring in some messages today. She did do that. So based upon that, we would just ask that the matter be set for trial. And in the meantime, Mr. Hild will be able to review the information that the victim gave him today.
I haven't seen those in discovery yet, so
You want to do another pretrial then?
yeah, I need to review the discovery to see.
Okay. Give me a date. When you come back.
Would this October 6th work, Your Honor?
Yes. Next hearing is October 6th for pretrial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Turner, case number TRC 25625 A and B. Joshua Turner.
He's on the Zoom here.
Yep, seeing Joshua Turner, Mr. Holt is representing Mr. Turner, set for pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor. I appreciate the court being accommodating in the prosecutor's office regarding Mr. Turner was forced to stay over on, as you know, he works on the barges, and his employer forced him to stay over. So Mr. Turner has completed, I believe, I have a letter from Sims Township, 24 or 25 hours of community service.
I've not received any.
I'll show it to you. Also, he's still continuing with Southern Hope, Your Honor.
Mr. Quanis here from Southern Maine.
I don't have a report from his outpatient counselor. She's out sick today. I did find out that he is compliant with the services order. The only issue that we have is because he's on the barge, we haven't been able to get any consistent screens from him.
Okay. Well, let's get him screened when he comes back in.
I haven't gone there.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'll have to verify the community service.
Has there been some agreement entered between the state and the defendant on
There's
this?
not many, Your Honor, but we're pretty much in the phase of Mr. Turner proving that he's taking this seriously. I believe he has this.
Okay. So what would you like to do? Just come back for another pre-trial?
Yes, whenever Mr. Turner's, I know his schedule, since they kept him over, I bet that modifies his schedule around Mr. Turner.
Mr. Turner, do you know what your future schedule is going to be as far as you being in town off the barge? Your audio is not coming through. Now,
I'm sorry, could you talk to me? I think I heard it here.
Okay, now, yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. We want to know your schedule when you're available to come back to court.
Well, I'm going to ride, I just got this boat off of the dry dock there. I don't really know, I know my regular schedule's back. Let me look real quick. I come back, 10/27, or, 10/27. So, it'll be, October 27th. I was going to ride through this month. But I mean, I can see what, I can let my lawyer know if anything changes, maybe we can get in earlier, so see you all.
So are you going to be on a boat for the next 5 weeks too?
What is it?
Are you going to be on a boat for the next 5 weeks?
Yes, sir.
So you have 2 straight months on the boat?
I'm sorry, sir, what is it?
So 2 straight months?
Yeah, I've been, we just got out of overhaul, work this one, I'm gonna try to work this next 20 days, and then I'll do another 20 and do my regular 20.
I'll be here for 27.
And then we'll touch you in here, like I was telling my counselors, when I touch you in down up here, Gal Bliss, at any time, any chance I get, I can run down and try to do drug test or see it, or do a in-house or however it's called.
When you do, Southern Hope says you need to do that next time you do pull in for whatever that, a couple hours, whatever you need to do that.
Yes.
So October.
And I want to be able to share them clean and all that.
So October 27th is the date, Mr.
You could, Your Honor, the court's asking if you'll be here on October 27th. We'll do that, it's a Monday. Will you be here?
That's a Monday?
Yeah.
Let me look. I thought that's for Tuesday. October 27th would be my last day. I'll be home on Tuesday. I'll be there that Friday.
31st.
10:31. Or no, that's Saturday. I'm sorry, 10:30.
10/31 will be Friday.
How long? Okay.
October 31st is going to be your next hearing date.
All right.
Thank you.
It'll be at 10 o'clock on October 31st.
Thank you, Ron.
And you need to get screened when you come back in with Southern Hope.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Jason Hunt, case number TRC 25-2044. Jason Hunt.
He's here, Your Honor.
set for pretrial, Jason Hunt.
Your Honor, this is an OVI case. Mr. Hunt is just completed inpatient treatment. I've got proof of that here. And he is going to St. Albans for long-term residential. So I think probably, I would assume that do I copy that, Your Honor? That the court would probably push this out, make sure he's compliant with that. It's just the first offense. I know Mr. Hill probably wants to be here for this one.
It says it's called Riverside, that he's going to St. Albans.
Your Honor, would the court be agreeable to do October 6th?
October 6th will be the next hearing. Pretrial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you. Copy that.
State of Ohio versus Dylan Back, case number TRC 252077. Dylan Back.
He's here, Your Honor. May we approach?
Yes. Dylan Back, pretrial.
Dylan?
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Anyone that has a court case, can you stand for court?
All right, the state's going to deny this case.
State of Ohio versus Jason Harrell, case number CRA 25427, CRB 25-428 A and B, CRB 25-429 A, B, and C. Jason Harrell.
I just spoke to him.
Jason Harrell.
People out in the lobby that have cases need to be in the courtroom. As you were told just 2 minutes ago.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Why would you stay out there after that was told to you?
I just thought you couldn't come in the courtroom whenever.
No. This guy just went out and told you to get in the courtroom if you had a case. And you sat out there.
I'm sorry.
Go to the end of the docket. I'm not going to hear your case now. You can sit here all day.
State of Ohio versus Amanda Hyden, case number CRB 25-447.
Gary Arnold.
We're on the same page. Okay. Sure, on the same page. He's right.
Your Honor, I've spoken with my client. I had spoken with counsel for the state, and inasmuch as the alleged victim is seeking a conviction, I am going to file discovery and ask for another pretrial. I was hoping we could resolve it otherwise, but apparently we can't, at least today.
Okay, do you just want a trial date then, or you want to come out with another pretrial?
If he's wanting a conviction, we probably we could set it for a trial, Judge. Maybe something could change between now and then, but it might makes more sense to set it for a trial date.
Okay. You have a preference as, well, I know you're October.
Yeah, the 14th is getting a little crowded. If we could do the 17th or 24th.
Well, there's 3 trials already set, 17th.
Oh, gosh.
24th will be good.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
October 24th for trial at noon.
I'll get you. Put that on your phone counter.
State of Ohio versus Michael Murphy, case number CRB 24-23, CRB 25-151.
This is Mr. Steyer's case. Mr. Steyer and Mr. Murphy. I think I've got 2 files, one with Steyer on it, one with Warford.
What's got my name?
He's at with us.
This is Mr. Smith's case, Your Honor, I believe.
It's not.
Or do I have?
It's Mr. Warford's case. I'm on the docket, but Mr. Warford says it's his case. It has a file.
Well, I have your name on it, Mr. Steyer. It was Fowler's case.
Your Honor, I believe I had a conflict on this. I think it was a cross-filing, and I represented the other defendant whose case had been dismissed.
Maybe I am one.
All right, so we only need one lawyer anyway, so
Okay.
Mr. Warford, you will take over.
Well, whoever this belongs to.
We good.
Been with Bethesda since, looks like March. Yeah, March 17th. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Moore?
Judge, I'd like to stay the course. I don't think he's graduated yet.
Yeah,
You have.
He's in sober living.
Continue with sober living, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's come back on the 31st of October. Next hearing, October 31st, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Anna Schaefer, case number CRV 24549A and B, CRA 23442, CRV 23443A and B.
Mr. Smith's case for pre-trial. Is that Lawrence County Sheriff? Give the report.
Judge, I've asked we stay the course, come back the 17th or 24th of October, about a month out, see how she's doing.
24th.
Yes, sir.
October 24th.
State of Ohio versus Jared Stover, case number CRV 25501, CRV 24461.
This is Mr. Smith's case. Mr. Stover is at the Floss Inpatient Treatment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
We have the representative from the Bluffs here with him. How'd you get here?
Well, he's outside waiting on me. He drove me here. That's it, though.
Okay. Well, I did have a conversation with someone from the Bluffs this week. So they'll say he's doing very well. State taking a position on the ankle monitor, I was going to consider taking it off today.
I don't believe so. I know that our office has spoken with the victim and he does wish to have a no contact order, but I believe it looks like that's already been issued, so I would not take a position on the ankle monitor.
All right, there is already a no contact order in place for Kyle Coleman. Mr. Stover is away from here anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to order that the ankle monitor be removed. So you'll need to coordinate that with Mr. Major. You may have to go to adult probation, get that done, or Mr. Major may be able to do it. And then, do you know when your discharge date is going to be from the Bluffs?
I know that I entered in on the 29th, and it's a 30-day program, so I would say around the 2nd or 3rd of October is my guess.
And Judge, we were not able to resolve the underlying charge date. I would ask for a comeback date, the 14th, 17th, or 24th. And he should be he should have graduated by then.
Okay, is there a time waiver?
They're all signed one, Judge. Yes, I'll ask you.
Okay, October 24th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock. And there'll be a review hearing then on 24-461.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Mr. Major, does he need to get in touch? He's having an ankle monitor removed.
Yeah, I can talk to him, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Vincent Step, case number CRB 25446.
Okay. Mr. Stratton's case set for pre-trial. What's the reason? Yeah, we need to pull 25,565. Can you tell when that was?
Issued on the 10th of September.
Mr. Stratton, there's a new charge that we're getting a copy of on obstructing. F4, so.
Do you want to recall it, Your Honor?
Yes, we'll recall.
I'm going to recall it. There's some kind of new charge. So that absolutely.
State of Ohio versus Paul V. Hatfield, case number CRB 25145.
Fire's case, on some pre-trial.
Your Honor, after discussions with the state, I believe the alleged victim in this matter who appeared at the arraignment and stated she didn't wish to have a protective order. I don't know if she's here today, but my understanding is she's expressed a desire that the case be dismissed.
The victim does indicate that she wishes for the matter to be dismissed at this time.
And what's the state's position?
We would have no objection to that.
And ma'am, has anyone coerced you or threatened you to say this?
No.
I'm reading the affidavit. Okay. Based on your statement, I'll allow the case to be nollied, which means dismissed.
Your Honor, there's $145 on the case for bench warrant, sheriff's fees, and court-appointed attorney fees. Are those to be paid?
So what's the state's position?
We would ask those be paid, yes.
Can you pay those?
Not today.
He can't pay them today, but we could, how long would it take to come to that money?
How much time does he need?
Maybe a couple weeks.
He says a couple of weeks, so if we could maybe go out about 3, just to. I'm here the 10th.
Okay. October 10th, it'll be dismissed. Then if the costs are paid, then he doesn't have to appear.
So as long as you come to pay the cost before then, you don't have to be here on the 10th, but make sure that the clerk tells you everything's paid.
Okay.
If it's not paid, then he has to be here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
October 10th.
Yeah. You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Vincent Step, case numbers CRA 25565 and CRB 25446.
Your Honor, this is a refiling of the original case with an additional F4 obstruction to it. There was an M4 domestic violence. They refiled it as an M1. Both of these occurred on that same date as the original case. So we'll acknowledge receipt of the complaints, waive reading of the rights, and are pleaded not guilty to both counts. It's out of the same incident, so it needs to be set for a prelim, Your Honor.
Okay. When do you want to do that?
I've got some good days and bad days. Probably next Friday will be the best day, Your Honor.
The 26th?
26, yep.
All right, we'll set 25/565 for a preliminary hearing on September 26th and pretrial on the misdemeanor 25/446 for that day at 10 o'clock. The 26th, next Friday. And he can sign, he signed an OR on the other one. I'll let him sign an additional OR, $2,000 OR.
Will he need to be fingerprinted on this one, Your Honor?
Now, let's see if he did on- Did you get fingerprinted on the other case?
Yeah, I got fingerprinted when I went to jail.
So they moved it from the...
Okay, I'll order him to get fingerprinted on this case.
So go ahead and have a seat out in the lobby, okay? All right.
Next hearing, week from today at 10 o'clock.
All right, thanks, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Jason Taylor II, case number CRB 2524 A, B, and C, and TRC 172266 A and B. This down to Mr. Taylor's case.
So you got any progress on that restitution?
I got $60 right now on page 100.
I don't know if they'll take payments toward it. Maybe I have to already take the whole
Well,
amount, but I'll
I
ask.
can take the whole amount, but I can't, it would be some of the check I can expect my next month. Check I can pay home.
So give me an idea what that would be. If you don't care. 7 days.
Yeah, I'll be able to pay it total.
Okay, the report from Montana Recovery is due.
Yeah, it'd be the 17th. I can pay it for the 17th.
So, Your Honor, the main thing we're looking for here is payment of some restitution. Mr. Taylor advises that he's gotten a job, his first check has to go toward paying rent, and then his second check he could pay this restitution off in full. He believes that he'll have that check on the 17th. I have a jury trial currently scheduled on the 17th, but I'm here on the 20th. Or, I've got jury trial the 24th, and jury trial the 27th. So the
20th is fine.
20th, okay. So if we could come back on the 20th, I think that would give us time to do what we need to do.
October 20th will be the next hearing, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Francis Barrett, case number CRB 515. Excuse me, Mr. Barrett's case, Your Honor.
Call us next week.
Mr. Morgan's case set for prelim. Francis Barrett.
Your Honor, this is one where our office has not been successful in contacting the victim, so we would ask for a short continuance, and our plan would be to subpoena the victim to hopefully get him to show up.
Mr. Morgan.
Judge, we don't have any objections to that.
Any your availability.
You think in a couple of weeks?
We could do, yes, October 3rd.
I'm here then, Your Honor.
October 3rd will be the next hearing at the request of the state.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Tiara Smith, case number CRB 25312. Your Honor, I believe she's on Zoom.
Tiara Smith, Mr. Morpher's case, who was on the teleconference. Here now.
She was there earlier, Your Honor.
All right, I'll pass it. She's not there yet. We'll come back and see if she shows up again.
State of Ohio versus Tim Fortner, case number CRB 25301.
Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial, Cam Fortner. Fortner's not here, looks like.
Judge, I'm not sure where he's at. He's been in my office at least twice in regards to this, and I've had another conference with him. If I could get a week.
State's position.
No objection.
All right, I prefer to do the 3rd, 2 weeks.
That's fine.
October 3rd, at defendant's request for another pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're right.
Your Honor, we're ready to call the prisoners that are in holding.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Malaysia Lewis, case number CRA 25571 A and B. If I can hold it.
Mr. Shrek's case.
Your Honor, I have a co-defendant, and we're taking testimony. I think we're going to take testimony on both, so I don't know if you want to do that now or wait a little later in the docket.
We can wait. What's the name of your?
Miss Lewis, but I guess.
I have
Ramos.
Vega Ramos.
Okay, we'll just wait to take those closer to the end. Yes, sure.
State of Ohio versus Lance Davis, case number CRB 2350 A and B.
Is it set for pre-trial?
It is, Your Honor. Is he in the back?
Lance Davis.
I know this was a favorite, but here from 23, I believe. He had a case in municipal court Ireland yesterday that he waived over a felony.
bond set on that?
7,500 cash or surety, Judge.
We got quite a few charges. You have a list?
This is an OVI, and there is also a criminal matter too, a CRV case.
Couple child
Endangered
endangerments.
children.
Got a cash surety out of Ironton, correct?
Yeah. 7,500.
That's correct.
It bound over or still there for preliminary hearing?
Yeah, no, it was about, you waived to the grand jury for a bond reduction to 7,500.
Okay.
It had been set at 20,000 and lowered.
Your Honor, we're going to reset the pre-trial. I think the state is going to recommend a recommendation that we, with treatment, we'll still, of course, have to put it on the Ironton case, but from here, we'll reset the pre-trial on Hamilton Stats.
Okay. And do you think he will be able to postpone, or that you can convince common pleas to let him out?
Judge, it was set at 20,000. We had a discussion what reason why he could post, and that number was suggested to me that he could post a 7,500.
Well, I had ordered that he sign a new OR bond of 2,500 plus pay the $1,000 bond that was forfeited before when he didn't appear. He missed the pretrial back in October 23, so.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, Judge, but Judge Waldo did explain it was up to you. He didn't get out yesterday. You had cases pending here and different things.
I think the bond that was set at Ironton. We could reset the pre-trial, release him to treatment with an ankle monitor. That's called the ankle monitor, Your Honor. He's open all that. We can have him assess it anyways here.
And let's see, when did he go into jail this time?
I'm sorry.
When did he go into jail this time?
I was actually at Western Regional. They came and got, I was there for about almost a month.
Okay.
I think it was.
All right, so it wouldn't do any good to do a urine screen today. He's been incarcerated for a month now. What's the charge in common pleas?
F4, a stolen vehicle, Judge. F4.
Is that a family member or?
No, sir, it's alleged to be a U-Haul that wasn't returned.
Okay. State take any position on the bond issue?
No, Your Honor.
Does he have any explanation why he went 2 years without coming to court on his case?
Your Honor, he just mentioned. Clean. And the longest period of time since he's been in custody, years.
4 years.
Almost 4 years. He has no explanation, except for his addiction.
Okay. Well, knowing how things work, is it being suggested that I be over, it could be a month before he gets indicted. Are you wanting to make this happen right away for the treatment? Because the only way I would release him if he went immediately to treatment.
Oh, yes, immediately to treatment. We're not against the inpatient whatsoever.
All right, well, he was supposed to go to Bethesda back in the day. No, Taylor's not here, but.
We do have somebody from us, you know.
Okay. And there are would you want, this is Lance Davis, he was supposed to go for an assessment back 2 years ago, almost exactly, it was August of '23. He never showed up. But he's wanting to go now.
Your Honor, sorry,
Okay.
I'll have to ask about that.
Okay. Let's let you work on that, and then we'll come back and decide what the circumstance would be if he gets to go to treatment. And probably a GPS monitor needs to be in place also. And there's none available right now, so. All right, we'll recall this later, so if you can check on that, if you need to talk with him, he's in the office. Okay.
State of Ohio versus Belinda Fuller, case number CRB 24624, CRB 1753.
Yes.
I guess you have to report on that.
She said she was not going to. She changed her mind. All right, Ms. Fuller, your lawyer's going to counsel with you, then we'll recall you after that happens.
State of Ohio versus Michael Gibson, case number PRD 082990 A, B, and C, and CRB 08272 A and B. Michael Gibson.
Michael Gibson? Okay, Mr. Gibson, in these two cases, we got contributing to delinquency of a minor, 08272, 082990 was driving under suspension. And it looks like you missed some hearings, but I also see some information about, makes me think that you were incarcerated in West Virginia at one period of time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you get out of incarceration?
2022.
Okay, so you just got arrested on the warrants then?
Yes, sir. I just arrested.
Where are you living now?
I ain't good. Like, I went to prison in West Virginia and everything, and I was had a thing on me where they checked and see if I had anything else on me or anything, and they said I was free to go. Like before you make parole and stuff over there, they check and see if you have any out-of-state detainers or anything like that.
Well, these are misdemeanor warrants, so they're only good in Ohio, they're not good in West Virginia.
Yes, sir. I didn't even.
So your mistake was coming to Ohio.
Yes.
And then getting arrested. I mean, how'd you get stopped? How'd you get picked up?
I had an air freshener hanging off my rear mirror, and they said that was the reason for me pulling me over.
And then they found out you had a warrant.
Yes, sir. I apologize about it.
Are you working?
Yes, sir. I work out at Rich's Auto, Jerry Rings, and he owns the South York. It's on Fort Worth. I go out there and I help. I got 2 little boys. I got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. I live with my fiance.
was never sentenced on the 08-2990. Yes, it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, I see you filed something asking it to be dismissed back in 2011, and the court denied it.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like that copy of that entry was sent to you. Okay, so from my review of the file, you owe 10 hours community service and a $100 fine on 08272. And he was never adjudicated on 08299. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sentence you to the weekend in jail. You can be released Sunday at 6 p.m. And that's going to take care of 08272, and I'll dismiss 08299 based on your jail dates. Okay, that's all.
So, when can we leave?
Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Sunday at 6 in the morning or evening?
Evening, 6 p.m.
Ohio versus Jeffrey A. Coster, case number CRA 25-531, A and D.
So that is the 21st, September 21st. Mr. Smith, this is your case, preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
It is, Judge, we worked with this snagging on case. It was reported he had a holdout of Champaign County, Ohio. Turned out that there is not a holdout of Champaign County, but there is a holdout of Boyd County. Judge Barrett, there's such a big man in Raver, he's a combat veteran in Iraq War. We're trying to get him into treatment, but he's got to deal with the Boyd County situation. So I reached out, but that was soon down there. Go back and come please on the 22nd of October. We can get this on the 24th.
And I gave him an OR bond, so this
Yes.
is holding him, it's up to Judge
I
Bowers.
told Judge Ballard that, so he's also, unfortunately, we resolved the one issue that
Okay, so it's Boyd County that's keeping it.
Boyd County, yeah, Ohio is good now, but yeah, the 24th, I'll be talking about 22nd. Hopefully, I'll be able to meet treatment, won't be orange.
October 24th will be the next hearings, preliminary hearing and pre-trials at 10 o'clock. Thank you. Yes.
October 20th, thank you.
Well, I think, does he still have to, is Judge Ballard going to handle the extradition, or how do you want to handle
Well,
it?
that's a good one. We discussed it, might go to Judge Waller, because he's up, but I don't know.
We don't have anything on it here.
So we know. Apparently, the jail found out he has the police. His first time was in Champaign County. That turned out not to be the case, but then I was on Wednesday, and they found out, oh, I guess it was the sheriff. Out of Boyd County, something popped up.
I can make contact, see if they come from San Diego or something.
Okay, let me know if there's something
Yeah, they
changed.
said, okay, we said we want to see. Yeah, because I was from Boyd County on Wednesday. I think it's legit.
State of Ohio versus Richard Regal, CRD 25-586, A and D.
this is for arraignment. You're Richard Regal? How do you pronounce your last name? Regal. Regal. All right, Mr. Regal, you got 2 charges filed against you. Before I go over those with you, explain your rights. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, though, everything you're saying is on the record. If being recorded, it can be used against you if you admit something about your case. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio approve the charges filed against you beyond reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things? You got 2 charges, resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. The resisting alleges that on September the 18th, excuse me, in Union Township, you resisted or interfered with the lawful arrest of yourself. That's a 2nd-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. 586B alleges that you engaged in disorderly conduct on the same day and place by being voluntarily intoxicated in a public place and engaging in conduct that was offensive or caused other people to be annoyed or alarmed due to your intoxication. That's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. You understand the 2 charges? And do you have any questions before you enter a plea? How do you plead to these charges? Guilty means you're admitting the charges are true, and by doing that, you waive the right to have a trial and to have a lawyer. Do you understand that? Okay, is that what you want to do? Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. Do you have a report on this, Richard Regal?
I do. May I approach?
Yes, if you could just read it in the record, that would be.
Okay, on 9/18/2025, Sergeant Sisler, Chesapeake Patrolman Johnson, Ferguson, Ohio State Trooper Sergeant Trilka, Duncan, and I were dispatched to 28 Township Road 1038 in reference to an intoxicated male being aggressive and erratic. Patrolman Johnson and Ferguson arrived on scene first and made contact with the suspect, a male who was later identified as Richard Regal. Sergeant Sisler, Sergeant Trilka, Trooper Duncan, and I arrived on scene approximately 5 minutes after Patrolman Johnson and Ferguson. Upon my arrival, I observed Richard being verbally aggressive toward Patrolman Johnson and not complying with the commands he was being given. Sergeant Sisler attempted to calm Richard down by conversing with him about what was wrong. Richard continued being erratic, speaking in cursive. Richard began positioning himself in fighting stance and also started putting shorts up. Richard appeared intoxicated and moved along his feet, stumbling multiple times. Richard began approaching me, stating, "You ain't got shit, I'll fuck you up." On multiple occasions, Richard was approached, officers asking him about training. While speaking with Sergeant Sisler, Richard admitted to drinking wild turkey. Sergeant Sisler attempted to get Richard to allow insurance personnel to take him to a hospital to get him help. Richard refused, stating he was just mad at life. Sergeant Sisler advised Richard to place his hands behind his back because he was under arrest. When Sergeant Sisler and I attempted to place Richard in handcuffs, he began attempting to pull his arms away. Sergeant Sisler and I placed Richard on the ground and was able to get him restrained and handcuffed. Richard was then placed in the back of my patrol car while I went to speak with his wife about what happened prior to us arriving on scene. Richard's wife identified herself as Roberta Regal. Roberta advised she got in the car with her husband, and he stated he had a couple shots of alcohol. Roberta stated Richard has not drank in months. Roberta advised Richard began to doze off, and she was not able to get him to respond to her. Roberta stated when she was unable to get Richard to respond, she called 911. Roberta advised while she was on the phone with 911, Richard woke up scared and began screaming. Roberta stated she attempted to calm Richard down, but was unable to do so. After speaking with Roberta, I returned to my vehicle and was informed that Richard made threats toward Patrolman Johnson. While he was speaking with Patrolman Johnson, advised Richard stated, "I will fuck you up." After gathering all the information needed, I transported Richard to the Lawrence County Jail with no further reason.
Mr. Regal, anything you wish to say in explanation, or?
You know, with all due respect, I drank alcohol, and I have no life here. We've been over before you,
how the financial package would be, the help that I was getting. The guy that I was he quit, and I just never got to get with anybody else. It was my fault.
Where did you get it from?
Correct.
Okay. And do you have a medical card or health insurance?
Right now, I'm in between jobs. I just got hired on Marathon Petroleum, I started on 2013.
That's a good job.
But I have insurance through the state as of right now because I do have 3 kids, 3 boys.
Okay.
So we do get benefits from the state, so we don't use a lot of those.
What are you going to be doing at Marathon?
I'm going to be a cat camp, so I'll be working 28 days on, 28 days off. That's it. There's a crew in that. But I'll start my training on October 13th, and then I will work 28 days, and then I'll be off for 10, just so that way I can take the information needed for training.
Okay, well, we need to get this under control, and it sounds like you were able to do that before.
So,
Okay.
I got, like my wife stated and everything, I haven't been here for 4 months, and I haven't had a taste buds for it. I just happen to have I just made a mistake.
What's that? It looks like, just from the observation of this and your past history, that it's something you just have to forswear and say, I'm not going to go down that path anymore. And I think you're right to ask for help doing that. Okay, anything else you want to tell me?
No, sir, it's nothing.
Is the wife here? Any family members here?
She's with our 3 kids in the house. She could
Okay.
watch the kids. And I would like to add that I wasn't trying to fight any of the police officers. I wasn't going my shorts up or anything. I didn't want them to arrest me, but you know, I was fortunately taken to the ground and I got bruises all over my wrist to prove it. But
Usually when that happens, it's not the most pleasant experience, I would say.
yeah, and I don't want to get into the he said, she said, so, you know, at the end of the day, I made a mistake out of it, and did it. That's what it is.
Okay, on the resisting, I'm going to impose a $200 fine where you pay court costs. I'll give you 30 days in jail. I'll suspend, so you've been in a day, I'll suspend 29 days. I'm going to order that you go back to PROACT for substance use counseling. I'm going to order that you do 5 days of community service. You can do it on your days off when you're back in. I want you to keep the job with Marathon. I don't want to interfere with that. But you got to do this other stuff too. Do you know you're going to training on October 13th? You know when you'll start your on board work?
Yeah, so typically you do 4 to 6 months training. Sometimes it could be a little bit sooner just because of the
Oh, so it's going to be a while before you're out in the park.
Yeah, it just depends on the individual and how quick they learn. Once they feel like you are independently, you can go out there by yourself and you do know on a march, then they'll send you. They've had some people go 2 months, they've had some people go 8 months. And, you know, they still got people that's been there a year because they just can't wrap their brain around some certain things.
Okay. Have you done this work before then, or?
I have not. I used to be a foreman for an asphalt company down in South Carolina, so.
Okay, I'm going to set your first review hearing for November the 7th. And what I want to see then is do some of your community service. I want to see that you're getting treated at PROACT and doing what they're setting up for you. So November the 7th at 9 o'clock will be your first review hearing, and that'll go on his entry. On the disorderly conduct, I'll just impose a $50 fine. Any questions?
It's just something about 30 days in jail.
Suspend 29. So you're getting out of jail. But I got a month hanging over your head if you mess up.
So you said 29 for 1 day that I spent last night, does that count?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you'll get out today, but you gotta go to treatment, and you gotta do community service, pay your fines and court costs.
I was trying to stay that proactive, the guy that I was seeing and the guy that I developed a good relationship with, he was no longer there.
Okay. Well, go back, I'm gonna order you to go back there, I'm sure they've got other people. If that doesn't work out, you can come back and I'll refer you someplace else.
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yeah, that's a great day.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Warman, case number CRB 25583, A, B, and C.
Right, sir, are you Tyler Warman?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Warman, we have a falsification charge and a resisting arrest charge and an obstructing official business charge. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio approve the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things? On the falsification, it's alleged on September the 17th in Perry Township, you not only made false statements to secure issuance by a governmental agency of a license, permit, or authorization or release. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. 583B is resisting arrest. That alleges that on September the 17th in Perry Township, you interfered with the lawful arrest of yourself. That's a second-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. 583C alleges September 17th in Perry Township, without the right to do so, you obstructed, prevented, delayed the public official performance of their authorized duties. Second degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these charges?
I agree.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir.
I'll appoint Mr. Steyer. What's the state's position on bond? And I've got a national address for you, McClure Avenue. Is that right, sir?
We wouldn't be opposed to an OR bond, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll let him sign a $1,500 signature bond. Not guilty plea is entered. Your schedule for next hearing, Mr. Scott? Let me give you dates would work. The 3rd and the 6th, 14th, 17th.
The 6th would be good, Your Honor.
October 6th will be the next hearing. The pretrial 10 o'clock. Thank you. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
State of Ohio versus Rodney V. Shepherd, case number CRA 25568.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. All right, Mr. Shepherd had a warrant out of Kentucky, Boyd County. They've already picked him up, so the case here can be dismissed.
State of Ohio recalls Lance Davis, case number CRB 2350 A and B, TRC 2339 A, B, C, and D.
This is Mr. Schratt's case.
Mr. Davis is being assessed or has been assessed by Focus. And it should be okay. I'll make a lot of if you want.
I think he did.
Your Honor, Bethesda didn't have any beds.
Okay.
That's why Focus didn't do the screening monitors.
All right, I'll order Mr. Davis released to Focus with GPS monitor, but there's no GPS monitor available right now, so he won't get released until one becomes available. I did take one off of somebody today, so that should be. Was it already spoken for? Or? Okay, should be one available. Sometimes they don't materialize on Friday afternoons for some reason. So he'll go when the monitor gets placed.
Yes, sir.
So we need his follow-up date.
The 22nd and 29th are bad.
About the 3rd of October. Next hearing is October 3rd. So he'll be inpatient in Focus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, I'll set it as 2,500 OR bond with no, before I said he had to pay his old bond, but I'll rescind on that. So just an OR bond, $2,500. But he has to have ankle monitor.
State of Ohio recalls Belinda Fuller, case number CRB 24624, CRB 21753.
Mr. Schratt's case.
She doesn't want to go back to treatment?
She does or does not?
Does.
Does.
Ms. Ford, so.
Monitor. And who just wants to take it?
Ms. Fuller is concerned about the distance. For her family.
That's my grandmother.
Her grandmother, but I think that's.
I think I know your grandmother, and I think she wants to see, the main thing she wants to see is that you get sober and clean.
My grandmother's from Austin, and she couldn't come see me because she wouldn't be able to come that far.
I think your grandmother would rather see you clean than you stay in jail or out on the streets again like you have been.
I haven't been living on the streets. I've lived with my grandmother, and they know my boyfriend.
Okay. Well, maybe you just need to stay in jail for a while then.
No, I'll go to rehab.
Well, you gotta go with the right attitude. You can't go to rehabs barking out orders saying, well, I'm only gonna go here, I'm only gonna do this. My grandmother's gotta be able to come and see me. Belinda, I've been with you a long time.
Actually, I don't really want
So,
to journey.
I know you, and I know your issues. So you can't come in here and tell me stuff that I know is not true. So I'm in charge of your treatment, not you. If you don't want to do it that way, you can stay in the jailhouse, and I'll just go through here and add up how much time I can give you in jail. I don't want to see that happen. I want to see you get clean. And you have had periods of time when you've been clean and done well. Then you mess up. Are you going to accept that, or are you going to go back to jail?
No, I'll go to rehab. I've not been dirty that much. I'm not going to say I'm completely clean, But out of a 6-month period, I might have 4 days I go get high. So I don't do it all the time. And I don't want to do it at all. So
Okay, well, that's what we gotta get to, where you're not doing it all. Because every time you do it, it's like playing Russian roulette. You know what Russian roulette is? Where you spin the chamber, it's got a bullet in it.
yeah.
Well, there's fentanyl out there, and you know this, there's fentanyl, and fentanyl kills people. And you don't know what you're getting. You buy something, or somebody gives you something out there, it could have fentanyl in it. So, okay, I'm gonna word you release to focus. Whether to put an ankle monitor on you or not. That's the
I'm not
question.
going nowhere but except to what you feel you want to do. I don't want no visitors though, but my grandmother. I definitely don't want my son.
Okay. Well, I want, has Focus already talked to you? Someone from Focus?
The little lady? Yeah, she was, we were working on doing the paperwork, sure.
There she is. Okay, what's your feeling on an ankle monitor?
Yes, sir. I don't believe that she would stay with us because she has not seemed
had an
like
ankle
a
monitor
very
before.
willing.
Okay, I'll order an ankle monitor, I just don't know when we'll get one. Because there's only a limited number. I'll set our next hearing on October 3rd. October 3rd, 10 o'clock is the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Malaysia Lewis, case number CRA 25571, A, B, and C. On a recall.
$2,000. Our bond on it. Going forward.
The state's going to agree to the recommendation that the bond be reduced down to $2,000 cash surety.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, do you understand what your attorney's representing to the court? He's saying you're agreeing to give a probable cause hearing in exchange for your bond being lowered. Do you have any questions about it? Okay, I'll lower your bond to $10,000. Is that a bond you think you can post? Okay. So it'll be cash or surety. She's waiving to the grand jury. So if you do get out on bond, which your lawyer thinks you're going to, it's really important that you stay in touch with him or the court in Ironton. And you're going to be, not at this court anymore, you're going to be at the main courthouse in Ironton. And if you get indicted, it sounds like you're going to, if they issue a warrant for you, or if they issue a summons and you don't show up, then they're going to issue a warrant, you'll lose your bond and get arrested again. So you have to show up when you're ordered to. That's really important.
We believe that she's going to post this bond. We believe that she just might have a holdout.
Oh, okay.
But it's a little felony that if we ever comes against her, then it most likely will allow her to sign.
Okay.
But we're not sure if she even has it.
This is the first I've heard of that.
Well, then if she doesn't.
Yes, when she came in, she said this is the first time she ever been in trouble. I'll go to her in.
Okay, so if he doesn't have it.
And you're giving up the right for me to look at the evidence and make sure there's enough to take you to the grand jury. You're saying my case is gonna go to, I signed this piece of paper. Yes. Okay, I'll accept her waiver. Her case is bound over to the grand jury on a $10,000 bond. Cash or sure? Okay. Good luck, man.
None we have read off back here in the hall, but I think we're ready for it. So we're ready for
So
something.
they're co-defendant for that?
Yes, but Mr. Steyer is resigning that other thing that he's said he would tell me whether or not we're going to have a full.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Epling, case number CRB 23-583, A and B.
Mr. Morgan's case. She is at the council center. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so if I'm reading this correct, she's being recommended she transition to level 1 transitional living on September 22nd.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Anything else we need to talk about?
I also wanted to change the address to where I was going to, that way you know where I am.
Okay.
It's 419 Vernon Street, apartment 206, Ironton, Ohio, 45638. It's going to be my apartment number.
Okay, that's where you will be transitional, sober living.
She's completing services.
That will be my apartment.
Oh, you're new, okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be, but is she going to be doing any follow-up or?
I was also wondering about my community service. When can I start that?
You can do that in Ironton, you got 5 days.
What, 5 days?
You were ordered to do 30 hours of community service, and from what I'm showing you, that's still owed, right? You haven't done that yet?
No, sir. You told me to wait.
Yeah, that's fine. We put your sobriety first.
Yes,
And
sir.
you're finishing up, so you did good, but now you still have to do this other stuff.
Yes, sir. So just start it as soon as I get
You
out.
can go over, so you're going to be within walking distance of Ironton Municipal Court, right?
Yes,
You know
sir.
where it is at the city center, right downtown? You can go work with them. You don't have to come, or you can come here. You can get a ride up here, come up here, you can do the community service here. But you can walk to community service at Ironton Municipal and all, except whatever hours you do with them.
So just 5 days?
Just have them send it to up here, we'll give you credit for it.
Okay.
Do you have a job yet?
I'm working at S&S Construction, but I also plan on getting another job too. And I'm doing college in
Okay, great.
SNHU. I'm doing 4 years of that to get my bachelor's degree. I'm doing business administration on that.
Okay, wonderful.
I've got an A so far.
Great, you've come a long way.
She's really exceeded all expectations. Her clinical team sings her praises.
Good job, good work. Okay, maybe we can just put her on a regular review docket now, Mr. Morgan.
I think so, Judge.
Okay.
She's earned it, I believe.
All right, so I'll put you down for a review hearing.
She comes in at 9 o'clock.
it'll be at 9.
You just comment.
You can get out of here earlier, or,
So when do you think that they're filing?
yeah, let's do that. October 27th will be your next hearing,
I was gonna ask him. I don't want to.
9 a.m., October 27th. Okay, good job.
When do you think that they'll dismiss my case?
What?
When do you think that they'll dismiss my case?
State of Ohio versus John Jackson, case number CRB 25507, A and B.
Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial. John Jackson.
Timothy Porter.
That's the state's discovery of whatever that is. I've also got a zip drive.
These are all of them. This is the next one. Like, so there's some in here that we might get confused, but so you're saying everything's in this.
Yep.
We need to look at this. So disregard this in here.
It's the 97 on this page.
97, right. So 97.
Cards are
to the actual paper. She's got it.
When the back bill paid, it was $1,100.
Not a problem.
I'll pay it. No contact rule.
That's not a problem.
There wasn't a plea to this. Please, no contact.
Okay. As long as there's a condition and no contact.
I believe we're going to have a change of plea to no contest with the record stipulation of finding of fact for sufficient for finding him guilty.
Is that on both charges?
Yeah.
Just the aggravated benefiting, I thought was what we were going on.
Well, there was a failure to find a dog charge.
Yeah, same. My dog is
We'll do no contest, Judge.
That's the vote.
That's the vote.
All right. And it looks like then we've got someone here on the menacing and well, as to the dog charge also, and this is Porter, Mr. Porter, Tim Porter. Do you have any statement or input that you want to give the court before I do a sentence on Mr. Jackson?
I just got all the bills for the dog when we took it to the vet.
Your Honor, the total restitution amount is $1,108.95.
$1,108.95?
Yes.
And those have already been paid?
I paid them.
Okay. And we've got the receipts?
Yes, yes.
You seen those, Mr. Morford?
I have, Your Honor.
Okay, so.
I'm satisfied with it.
All right. So that'll be ordered at restitution $1,108.95. Anything else that you wish to say, Mr. Porter?
Not at this time.
Has there been any problem, this happened August 17th, has there been any problems since then?
No, sir.
Okay. And are you all in the same neighborhood, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Only thing I would ask is just stay away, keep their dogs on their property, and they stay away, and no threats.
Okay. Are you like next door neighbors, or?
Yes, across the road, we're down under the road.
Where is County Road 12?
Big Patty.
Was just out there myself yesterday on a bicycle. So if you see a bicycle on Big Patty, try to give me a little bit of a break. Because I'm trying to save some energy to get up that hill at the very end. That's a soul crusher.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How far out, Big Patty, are you?
We're 7 miles from the fairgrounds. We're out to the top of the big hill past the old school.
Okay, yeah.
Right before the water tower on the left.
Barrel number 2, I think it was, or 30. What was it? Number 2. Well, I mean, people even in closer to the river, a lot of times think they can let their dogs run loose. There's a leash law in Ohio that covers the whole state. You cannot. I had to deal with dogs yesterday further out. You know where Electa is? I went to Electa, Mercerville. A couple times there's dogs out in the road. You're not supposed to let your dogs run the road, people. They're supposed to be on your property or on a leash. However, you got to do that. Fence, electric fence, a leash, chain. If I'm in the road, I shouldn't have to deal with your dog. Now, I'm on a bicycle, and most people around here do not like bicycles, but a lot of people ride motorcycles. I've seen some pretty bad wrecks on motorcycles where people are on a motorcycle and a dog runs in front of them. That's the most, people ask me, are you worried about them biting you? No, I'm worried about them wrecking me. That's how you get bad hurt, is when the dog runs in front of you and you hit them and you go down.
I would like to ask if we could get the dog to be as a danger instead of a nuisance, because I got pictures showing what damage it did to my little dog. And
Well, it's going to be considered, now that we've got this, I think under law, it would be considered a vicious dog, so you got to keep it up. And I mean, as I understand from the affidavit, it's a pit bull.
And I'm concerned for my grandkids and my kids.
I understand.
It's a pocket bully, Your Honor.
What's that mean?
It's not a pit bull. It's in the pit bull family, but it's not the same.
Smaller?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you still got to keep it
Yes,
up,
sir.
and I think now,
I understand.
if there's another incident, see, this one was a non-jailable, as far as you can find a dog, it was non-jailable. If there's another incident, it would be a jailable offense. For you, not the dog, but for you. So, and you've got an obligation, not everybody loves dogs. Now, I'm saying that on YouTube, so I'm going to give a slam. And they shouldn't have to deal with your dog. And I'll have people like, I'm riding the bicycle, and a big dog running for me, says, well, don't worry, he doesn't bite. Well, how do I know that? How do I know he's not going to wreck me? And your neighbors, they don't have to deal with your dogs. Keep them up. That's your duty by law. Keep your dog on your property or under your control. Okay. Other than the restitution, is there any recommendation as to sentence?
It's an M1, so you think with 30 days suspended, 2 years probation, no contact order.
We would just ask that he be placed on probation, Your Honor, and just for suspended commitment to the Lawrence County Jail.
Mr. Morford?
And a no contact order, which I believe Mr. Porter already indicated.
Okay.
We never agree with that suggestion, Judge.
All right. And Mr. Jackson, you have a right to say something if you want. You can make an explanation or statement, whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
I just want to say, Your Honor, that I was walking my dog literally on my property with the leash, and we have a big patio in the back, and every day, I took the leash off and they played around a little bit, you know, because they live in a kennel down below, so I take them out and walk them and let them play. Well, you know, unfortunately, this dog has never, ever did anything bad. In its whole life, it's never did anything bad. And, you know, he got away from me and I ran after him as fast as I could. You know, I never thought he would hurt another animal. He plays with my animals. I've got animals. I've got miniature Yorkies. I've got miniature Chihuahuas. And he's a good dog. But that happened, and I don't, you know, I know I'm responsible for it, Your Honor. I know that the dog needs to be on a leash, and he always was. And you know, it was a special situation right there. And I feel so bad for the gentleman's dog that got hurt. And of course I'm going to pay the restitution for it. You know, this situation should have just never happened, you know, and he got away from me for a minute. And it was literally like a minute that he got away from me and he was over there. And there was nothing I could do about it then.
Okay.
And I apologize, and I think about it all the time, and I feel so bad, Your Honor, about the whole situation.
Well, thank you for your apology. And one thing, you know, in law school, we used to say, and lawyers kid around about, but you get one free bite. You get one free bite. Now you're on notice.
Yes, sir.
You're on notice that your dog will bite. It will bite another dog. So you can't make that claim you know, something else happens in the future, you can't come into court and say, I had no idea he would do that. He's never done that before. No, he's done it now. He's got his one free bite out of the way. So you're on notice that he will bite. So what does that mean on your part? You got to be more vigilant now. You can't take any chances. You got to keep that dog up and under control because he will bite. You know it. You're on notice. Okay. And the menacing stuff, if that's all true, that's just way out.
It's not true, Your Honor. I have a witness to my side if I needed to bring him in. It's not true. I didn't say anything like that. This is my wife's ex-husband. Okay? This is my wife's ex-husband.
I'm not going to accept your plea then. I'm going to set it for a trial.
No, I want to do the.
Sir, you're not in charge. You just told me you're not guilty. So we're going back.
I didn't say I wasn't guilty.
You just said I didn't do it.
I would rather take the plea.
I don't care what you'd rather do. I'm in control of this courtroom, and when you tell me you're not guilty, I didn't do it, I'm setting it for a trial.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Right answer. When do you want to go to trial, Mr. Morford?
I'd like to have at least a couple of weeks to prepare, Your Honor.
Well, there's already a bunch of trials set for the 3rd, so that's not a good day.
What about the 24th? Would that be out too late, Judge?
No, not if you wait time.
We wait
But
time.
there's already a trial set then. How about the 31st, Halloween? Or the 27th? That's Monday before that.
I have nothing on the 27th. I'm here on both dates, Judge.
27th at noon. Mr. Porter, will you be here then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all recommendations on sentencing are off the table. October 27th for trial. See you then.
Get in the same. Get in the same so we can get ready for this. Okay.
You want me to call you?
Call. Okay. All right, sir. Thank you, Judge.
sure Mr. Milligan will call you before.
State of Ohio versus Bryce McGinnis, case number CRA 25546, TRC 252109.
All right, this is set for preliminary hearing and pretrial today. You had represented you were going to hire Mr. DeWater. I spoke to Mr. DeWater and he said you never retained him.
Yes, sir, I spoke with him yesterday, and I am retaining him. I just haven't come up with the money, but I'll have it here in just a day or so.
How's the state going to do?
Your
There's a
Honor,
family here, so.
I spoke with Mr. DeLauder yesterday, and he indicated that he was going to be hired, and so the state has no objection to a continuance.
All right, so Mr. McGinnis, when can you make this happen?
In under 2 weeks, if you need me to.
I'll set it for October the 6th for preliminary hearing and pretrial at your request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Che McCoy, case number CRB 23357, and TRC 071329, A, B, and C.
This is set for pretrial today on some really old cases and a 2-year-old case that just came before the court recently. So, how do you wish to proceed, Mr. McCoy?
Guilty.
You're going to plead guilty on the 23-357?
Yeah.
That was a theft offense
Yeah, over a phone.
involving Miranda Chapman?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I may, he has done quite a bit of community service toward his old case.
Okay. Good.
And I believe he's on percentage that may not be updated.
Yeah, I gave the phone back the very next morning. I bought the 2 phones for us, and we got in a confrontation, so I was leaving her house, and when my ride got there, I left out of there quick, and I forgot my phone. So I told my ride to turn around so I can go get my phone. I go in, my phone's gone, and I asked her, I said, can I have my phone back? She said, you shouldn't have left it here. I said, so you ain't going to, she said, no. So when I was leaving, I grabbed the other phone, you know, because I bought both of them, but I did give her one, so that makes it technically hers. But I grabbed the one that I bought for her because she kept mine. The very next morning, I give it back to her. I asked her for mine. I still yet not got mine back.
Your Honor, I have a written statement in the file dated June 21st, 2023, signed by Miranda Chapman with her driver's license attached, indicating that the phone was returned to her the next day and she no longer wishes to press charges.
Okay, so I'll acknowledge that case, which means dismissed.
Thank you.
That's 23-357. So what we got left, 06-270, 273, 07-1329. Well, the 06 cases look like they have been taken care of.
I took care of all the fines, all the community service, and the only thing I had.
Community services done?
I believe he still owes some community service. He can check in probation and we can let him know for sure.
Okay.
Well, on the old cases, I did the community service down at the old elementary. I did that.
Okay, yeah, fines and costs have been taken care of. Here's what I'm going to do on this.
And I just got done doing the 30 hours.
Okay, so you're saying you just did it recently?
Yes, sir, I finished it.
It's not shown in the file yet.
Your Honor, he can check in with probation. I believe he still owes some community service. He had multiple cases. I think one of the cases did complete, but I think there was some hours on another case.
I'm going to set it for October 20th. If all your community service is done by then, you don't have to come back.
Yeah, it should be, I mean, like I
Here's what you
said.
need to do. I'll tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
When you leave here,
Uh-huh,
go out in the lobby, make a 90-degree left turn, go over to the probation office and sit down with Mr. Major and go through it and see if you owe any community service. And then if you all disagree, you can bring it back in here and I'll make a decision. But if you all agree on it, you do whatever you agree on. If he says, well, you owe 6 hours, or you don't owe any. Whatever you all agree to, I'm fine with. If you can't agree, come back and I'll make a decision as to what it is.
okay. So that I come back,
Hopefully you won't have to come back on the 20th because you'll have it all done.
oh, yeah, I mean, so, yeah,
But you're gonna figure out what it is right now.
Okay.
Go with Mr. Cooper, he's gonna show you where to go. Talk to the probation officer.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey Coster. I can hold it, Your Honor. Jeffrey Coster will recall case number CRA 25587.
I've got the warrant from West Virginia. So there is a warrant out of West Virginia. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not West Virginia. I think they use the same form though. It looks like, I thought it was West Virginia. It's Boyd County Circuit Court.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I was familiar with, but maybe familiar with the name.
Possession of a controlled substance, public intoxication, contempt of court, those are the charges.
You're correct. That's easy.
Okay, so I just need to set, and did Judge Ballard set a OR bond on his, or what's happening?
He did a two-treatment with the day of the assessment and ankle monitor. With an ankle monitor.
Well, so you're gonna have to deal with,
Yeah, we got a little wrench in the works.
so you'll have to go back there and get something, either get Boyd County to agree to let him
I'm working
go.
on Boyd County. I just started because I found out things in China.
Well, how do you want to do this then today?
He would be willing to waive extradition. I just don't know.
I can't put them
Yeah,
under
yeah,
a
there's-
time frame yet, because there's, in effect, a holder from our court.
My hope is the same charges. He's getting treated in lockdown in some way. Public defender's office or prosecutor's office will agree to it.
Well, do you want to take a week and try to work out something between those two courts and come back here?
If we could, I've got a jury trial all week starting Monday, and I'm going to be out of town. I can appear by Zoom if that's possible.
Well, I'll do it whenever you, so that's the 22nd, 26th, or are you available the 29th?
I can do it by Zoom on the 29th.
Okay, we'll set it for the 29th. If you get something resolved before then, you want to have the prosecutor do it by entry, you can get me an entry and I'll do it that way.
I'll
Okay.
tell you something resolved because he needs to get it.
All right, I'm going to set the next hearing. I had set it for the 24th.
Of October, he goes back to our judge about the 22nd.
You want to keep it the 24th?
We could do that, be 24th.
Okay, so the new charge is set for the 24th also, this is 25,587.
And my hope is the prosecutor can get something here on it. And we can't take care of
Okay, all of Mr. Coster's cases enter the 24th, 10 o'clock. And
Hey, Judge.
I'm not going to set a bond now because it is older from our time.
State of Ohio versus Mickey Wilson. Here at the court, case number CRA 25537.
Your Honor, Vicki Wilson left RRS.
Yesterday from KTMC.
Yeah, there you go.
He went to an appointment yesterday and he walked in the front, right out the back. He left.
This is a felony. So how's the state want to proceed? Do you want to take it on to the grand jury or keep it here with a warrant?
We would ask that the court issue a warrant.
Okay, it'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear and leaving treatment.
Okay. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Donovan C. Anderson, case number CRA 25260 A and B. Donovan Anderson.
Mr. Holiday set for preliminary hearing. He's at United Family Recovery.
Your Honor, he's begun saving for restitution. Obviously doesn't have all, but he has saved a couple $100 for it.
Okay, so it looks like he's just about finished with your program, right?
Yes, he is, and he intends on remaining in the program after completion to save up his finances a little more.
Okay. How do you want to proceed then, Mr.?
We'd like to come back, give him some more time. I know he's working to make, and we can't probably pay on that proactively, but he's saving money to make payments towards restitution. No, there's not. It's just what I believe what we'd spoken about Mr. Hills, if he was able to make restitution, then we could do a misdemeanor.
Yeah, the date and about a month after you want to come back.
Would the 31st work, Your Honor?
Yes. October 31st. We're on there again, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Ryan Bryant, case number CRA 25421 and PRB 251770, CRB 25436 A and B, PRB 251806 A and B.
Your Honor, Mr. Bryant resides now in Olive Hill, and this is from Shawnee. He also is now receiving treatment. Is it Olive Hill or is it?
It's in Grayson.
In Grayson. Your Honor, he's also secured employment as well.
Very good report.
And he's working in Wardlow now, Your Honor.
Okay. Probably, he's transitioning to a different provider closer to his home.
Yes, and he's executed releases for the court and for us on that already.
All right, so we want to use that same 31st
Sure.
date? October 31st will be the next hearing for Mr. Bryant, both files.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus 6 Lee Sue Bentley, and case number CRA 25359.
Mr. Smith's case, and she's at counseling center. This is possible GPS monitor we get.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's being recommended to be removed.
It is.
Any objection from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I order her ankle monitor to be removed. See Mr. Major to get that done. Good job.
Thank you.
Don't leave on me now.
I'm not.
Keep working. What's, I know, what's 24th?
24th is fine, Judge, if we could do
October
that.
24th
Thank
is
you.
your next hearing.
Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
So she's already quiet.
State of Ohio versus Automated Clark, case number TRC 25707A, B, and C, CRA 25210.
Mr. Smith's case, preliminary hearing, pretrial consent. You already been a plea to the TRC case.
Yes, Judge.
And she's been sentenced on it.
Oh, is that for the judge? Yeah, approach, Judge.
Yes. Okay, student report, I think we need more time.
I think so, Judge.
We can even go to November with our report. We have a follow-up.
Let's see, I'll check my November calendar. I am here on November 7th, Judge, Friday.
Okay, November 7th. For preliminary hearing. Consent. Okay, good job.
November 7th to 10th.
State of Ohio versus Allie R. Martin, case number CRA 25474, CRA 25475.
Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge. Judge, she has admitted reads that they think the report may have been sent to John Majors. I don't know
Okay.
if it was or.
She is doing good and everything's what she's expected to do.
All right. We're pretty early on, so I would say continue it to the 24th.
Yes, that'd be fine.
Continue on with your treatment. October 24th, 10 o'clock. is the next one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Gibson, case number CRA 2597 and CRA 2598.
Mr. Smith's case, preliminary. Pretrial. Sentencing on the CRB case. full compliance, it says, so good job.
Thank you.
So this is, maybe we're getting close to finishing this one, therefore. I think he started in February,
It's been a while.
but they haven't said he's completed, so.
I've got 9 days left until I complete and graduate, but I plan on going to super living too, so.
Let's do that 24th date, yeah.
Be fine, Judge.
October 24th.
October 24th at 10.
Be looking for completion.
State of Ohio versus Alexis Neese, case number CRA 25491, CRB 25365, CRA 25403, and others.
Yes. Okay, good report. And we're just getting started, right?
No, she's been with us for quite some time. I don't know if they've got the
Well,
dates.
she has a new case
Oh. That's the one
in August.
we've been talking about.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of like starting over. Okay.
Give me a second.
October 24th?
Yes, Judge. Yes. Your Honor.
Yeah.
This was another young lady that clinical was asking if we could take a look at removing the monitor.
And you're recommending it?
Her clinical team is.
What?
Her clinical team is.
Okay.
I didn't
So
know
if
that.
it goes bad, it's going to be their fault.
Well, we're a team, so.
Right answer. You missed the field goal that would have won at the end of the game, but the team lost, right? Not the field goal kicker. You missed the field goal with 3 seconds left. That just happened recently.
Yes.
Okay, our word removed.
Thank you.
You are.
Don't make Mr. Tarvin look bad.
Don't.
I didn't last time.
Yeah.
Kinda.
You didn't exactly do what you needed to do, so.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you on October 24th.
Your Honor, would it be possible to call Jason Harrell? He's the one who wasn't here a couple hours ago. I've got a 1 o'clock in Ironton.
Okay.
And I think there's an evidentiary hearing, and I don't want to get behind it. He is just stayed in the courtroom. Yes, don't worry, I'll send them an email. They'll know. I know what you do. Just trying to get transportation here, get your guys down there so you guys can get these monitors.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Jason Harris,
Go see Mr. Major about your ankle.
Okay.
case number CRA 25427, CRB 25428, and CRB 25429.
Yeah, gotcha. It's in.
He's at the counseling center.
He is, Judge, he's been reviewed by Megan Down with the QRT. I think that's the avenue he would like to go. The state, I understand, has no objection to that. He says he's committed and would like to do that.
So he's got 25,427 and 25,428, A and B. So are we acknowledging all those? There's a theft in here, theft from Walmart.
I think we completed the theft. Or was it Lowe's?
Your Honor, Megan is indicating we'd like to come back one more time.
Okay.
Okay, that way I can talk about that. If we could get,
25,427 is aggravated possession of drugs. 429A is theft from Lowe's. 429B is illegal possession of drugs, paraphernalia. 25,429C is theft from Walmart. So we got Lowe's and Walmart.
there was a Walmart.
Okay, you want to do the 24th?
That's fine, Judge, and that'd be the last one for the 24th.
Okay. October 24th, pretrial and preliminary hearing, and don't make somebody come out in the lobby and drag you in next time.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Lane, case number CRA 251001.
Stiles case, preliminary hearing.
Jason Harold.
The date's not correct on that either, Your
Okay, I
Honor.
was gonna say, they haven't been here very long.
Yeah, I see that. No,
Yeah.
he's been with us since June.
Okay,
Yeah, I just made it to transition.
that's when he went through.
So we have a positive report, Your Honor. I assume the state is going to want to keep going a bit longer. We would be willing to waive time constraints to accomplish that, to keep the case here. Don't know what sort of a time frame the court's looking at.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
First of November?
Oh, and I am sick.
I'm available the 7th, Your Honor.
Okay. November 7th will be the next hearing for Mr. Lane. Good job.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Billy
Thank you, Your Honor.
McKenzie, case number CRA 24497 A and B. Billy McKenzie.
Stiles case, Billy McKenzie. Was it Mindy Reed?
Your Honor, he contacted me earlier this week asking about the possibility of getting a continuance. I told him I could seek one, but I didn't. It was late enough, but I didn't think it was going to be possible to get it done before today. So since he contacted me, I'm going to go ahead and ask for a continuance on this rather than issuance of a warrant.
There was somebody here from Mindy Reed. Is there that person still here?
I wasn't even aware anyone from the Grease has been here today, Your Honor. I apologize.
This is a felony, so the state, does the state want us to hear or take it to grand jury?
We would have no objection to a brief continuance.
I'm here next week, Your Honor, on Friday, if that's not too soon for the court's calendar.
September 26th, the finished request, the next thing, and you got a contact?
Yeah, I've been able to contact him.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Haberlin, case number TRD 23-418, PRC 19-1630, A, B, and C. Set for sentencing, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Haberlin has a bond up now, and you're trying to get your license back, I think.
I got him, Your Honor.
You got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah, probably should.
I'm at September 26th. Sure.
Okay, looks like there was no bad driving, you were stopped for window 10. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this case, 23-418, since you did get reinstated, and if I sentence you on something that might jeopardize your reinstated license, so
Thank you, sir.
dismissed due to reinstatement, and you finished your other case, 19-1630. So, you are welcome to come back and visit, but you're not compelled to. You're completed.
Sounds good. Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Teresa Dameron, case number TRC 25-709, A, B, and C.
Ms. Dameron's at Bethesda. Have a report?
Covering this up.
Yes. Mr. Morford, you're all right.
Yep.
Okay, it says you're approaching graduation, doesn't tell me when, but it says you're...
2 weeks.
2 weeks, great.
Yeah.
And then what? What's going to happen?
I'm going to outpatient. I'm going to continue with outpatient with Bethesda.
And I told you I would dismiss the CRB case if he's successfully completed, so I'll do that the next time.
Okay.
And let's put it, where are you going to be living?
I've got a house.
Okay.
Yep.
Job, what's the plan?
I plan on going back to work as a nurse, an RN, and I am looking for a job.
Are you reinstated or?
Yeah, nothing ever
You
happened.
never got suspended?
No.
Okay.
So I was,
That's good.
yeah.
Let's go into November, Mr. Morford, and any day but the 7th of November.
I think I'm pretty good through that month, Judge.
November 3rd?
Yes, Judge, I'm free.
November 3rd will be your next hearing, and we'll try to wrap things up.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You've done well.
Thank you. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do that.
Good work.
State of Ohio versus Sean Allen Miller, case number CRD 24-739, TRD 24-2365.
You're good. That's just fine. Thank you.
Okay, he's got a job now, got a little issue that sounds like it's been addressed, is being addressed, and we're on the right track now.
Yes, sir.
That's good. So we'll keep monitoring your situation. About the 27th of October.
Oh, sorry.
This court is scheduled.
I'm good, Judge.
October 27th will be the next hearing, sentencing, and pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Thomas M. Burton III, case number CRB 2566 A and B, CRB 22452.
Mr. Smith. It's actually, this is post-conviction, so he's got a bond up now. Good report, North County Recovery.
If he's on percentage, Your Honor, it may not reflect in the vote, but he has done that community service.
Okay. Still, one day, okay, still
Yeah,
has.
he still has some more to do.
You agree with that, sir?
Yes, sir. It's just been kind of hard work. I gotta do 6 classes a week and I got a full-time job, so.
Okay. Well, work it in when you can.
Yes, sir.
I'll set your next hearing for October 31st.
Thank you, sir.
Sentencing.
Have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Jason R. Gilbert, case number CRB 23645, TRD 193179 A and B.
This is on for sentencing or bond. Okay, you have community service and fines and costs today. You got any payment on your fine?
I do. I believe I'm done with my community service.
Okay. Do you know if that's correct, Mr.?
I would have to verify, I do not have the numbers.
Okay. How much are you paying on your fine?
$40.
Okay, I'll ask Mr. Cooper then to update his community service.
Yes, Your Honor.
See the clerk to make your payment. Set your next hearing for the 31st of October.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Robert A. Hill, case number TRD 24335.
Set for sentencing. Mr. Hill owes $100 and some community service, is that right? Yep. Okay, how are you gonna get this done?
Well, I was gonna start my community service tomorrow and just pay the fines off next weekend.
Okay.
But I just started a new job over in Ashland, I quit my job in Columbus.
I'll set your next hearing for October 31st, but you don't have to be here to get it done. I'm showing you owe 3 days community service, $100.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note on Mr. Hill on 8/15, he was ordered to have some community service done before that.
And
He has not done it.
what do you say about that?
I've been here since August 15th.
You been in Columbus?
I've been working every day, and I was in Suffolk County Jail until the 12th, and had to bond out, which was a big ruckus, because I bonded out through salaries. And you guys had to call Souda County or something, you said.
Okay, get it done this next time frame.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
October 31st is your next hearing.
All right.
Did he say he'd be here tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be here in the morning.
State of Ohio recalls Rosemarie Jingle, case number PRD 251921.
Mr. Morford's case, I believe. Yes. It had been set on a week ago for a pretrial, and I'm sure she's not here.
That is correct.
Judge, she was in jail in Delaware County when she failed to appear here on a probation violation, as I understand it.
Is that on the ODI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How are we going to proceed on this case?
Well, I'm not sure, I don't have my file here.
Okay, so you want to come back?
I would prefer to, yes.
When?
I'm good.
Let me give you some dates. We could actually do it the 6th, it's a pretty good date.
I'm here then.
6th, you want to do it 6th?
Please.
October 6th will be the next hearing, pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Is that a Friday?
State of Ohio recalls Jerry Morrison, case number CRV 25200.
All right, Mr. Morrison,
10 o'clock.
which is kind of unusual, Mr. Bent never responded to my text to get a report, so I'm going to let it slide this time.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I had been reduced here in the last month to bi-monthly
Okay.
counseling, and she said if she was going to reduce it further, probably this coming month.
All right, well, I'll set you for the 31st, and maybe we'll finish it up then. I would pray you come back.
I hope so.
October 31st will be your maybe last hearing, I'll put that on.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll give us a good report before then.
State of Ohio recalls
Have a
Sierra
good day.
Smith, case number CRV 25312. Used to be on Zoom, and I'm not sure she's now.
Sierra Smith was on Zoom, but she wasn't when we called her before, and she's not now. But I can tell, unless she's Samsung. Sierra Smith, are you on Zoom? Nope. Sierra Smith. Okay. She's got 7 days to get in here for a warrant, won't she?
Thank you, Judge.
Well, you know what? She's got a bond. She has a bond up. So you might want to ask for a continuance, because once I release the counts,
Please,
the
I
counts
would.
are released.
So moved.
Let's do it the 3rd, October 3rd, at the defendant's request.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Pedro Vega Ramos, case number CRA 25572, ABC and D. He's back in home, Your Honor.
Mr. Steyer's case set for preliminary hearing.
Your Honor, discuss the matter with the state of Ohio, and in exchange for Mr. Vega's, preliminary hearing, they are going to agree to a reduction in bond to $1,500 statutory.
Ms. Waldo, you agree with that?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm reducing the bond to $1,500 cash for surety. He's waiving his right to a preliminary hearing. The case is going to get bound over to the grand jury, and all he has is a felonies.
Yes.
You understand, Mr. Vega, that you're giving up a hearing here for me to make sure the state has enough evidence against you to take you to the grand jury. You're just saying, yeah, they can go ahead and take you to the grand jury, I give up that hearing. You understand that?
You need to sign it here, sir.
Yes. Jaden Moore. Okay, I accept your waiver. The case is bound over to the grand jury, and you're pretty sure you can post this bond?
We believe that that's a level he can reach.
Okay, Mr. Stires probably told you this too, but I'm gonna reiterate it. It's up to you really to keep track of this and make sure you get into court down there when they ask you to, or you could lose this bond, have to post a whole new one. So he can give it to you in more detail, but that's really important because it happens. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Carrie Beth McCoy, case number CRB 24227. Your Honor, she's back in holding.
Okay, who's ever on Samsung, the mute your. All right, who is this?
Sorry, I just heard you, but you said Slim Star?
Where's the change? There's no mute button now. Okay, man, we'll be with you in just a minute. We're working on somebody else right now. Carrie Beth McCoy is here.
Your Honor, may I?
Yes.
I received a phone call from Southern Hope yesterday saying that they'd had some issues with her and that they were going to be discharging her, and I asked them to bring her today. And I put her in custody and had her come in front of you.
Is Mr. Morford still here, or?
Mr. Major was
Okay, here he is. You want to talk with Ms. McCoy? Get her in the back.
Yeah.
Let you talk with them. Here's, take this document.
Yeah.
When you're ready, let us know. All right, who's the lady on Zoom now? Is this T.R. Smith?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we'll call your case up.
State of Ohio recalls T.R. Smith, case number CRB 25312.
Mr. Morford's the attorney. It was on the docket as a pre-trial today. And where are you right now, ma'am?
I'm at work.
Where are you working?
I work at, right now I work at Right by Johnson,
Where's that located?
Louisa, Kentucky.
All right, so what's the defense and the state want to do about this?
Well, based upon my notes, it appears as though the last time we were here in August, Mr. Hield's note said she was halfway done in counseling. So I believe we're just checking in to see the status of her counseling.
Yes, now if I finished the class and came back with a certificate, that it would be dismissed. Now should I email Mr. for the certificate?
Are you still in counseling now?
No, I'm completed the class.
Was that at Pathways?
Say that again?
Was it at Pathways where you went?
Yeah.
I have something in the file that says to it, whom it may concern, Pathways. Letters to certify acknowledge T.R. Smith's enrollment, participation in nurturing parent program held virtually from July 22nd, 2025 to September 9th, Tierra has
What is it?
attended, I'm reading the report, and Tierra has attended and engaged in all classes thus far, meeting the halfway mark of the 12-hour program. With the continuation of attending each session, she will be awarded a certificate of completion September the 9th. Okay, I don't have a certificate of completion, I just got a letter saying you were halfway and that you would graduate September the 9th. Do you have a certificate of completion?
I have the certificate, I emailed it to Mr. Woodford, I didn't know they didn't get it, and I will print it off and show it to you in my video.
Mr.
I'm gonna
Moore?
email it to the because I have it in an email.
Maybe we would continue it till her to get me the certificate of completion or have her come in with it.
Because I emailed it to Mr. Woodford last week.
I gotta get my file, Judge.
Yes.
I emailed it on September the 12th at 2:36 p.m. to the Woodford Law Office.
Okay, he's checking his file right now.
Okay.
I do have a nurturing parenting certificate, Judge, for your review.
Yes.
May I approach?
Yes.
You're ready.
Is this my copy then, Mr. Warford?
Yes, Judge, you can have that.
Okay. Do you have it? Dated September the 8th. Okay, so what's the state's position on this?
It's my understanding that the agreement was to dismiss the charges upon successful completion of the parenting class, so we would move to dismiss at this time.
All right, so ma'am, okay, the charge is going to be dismissed, you are completed. No further hearing.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Logan T. Rife. Is back in holding, Your Honor. Case number CRB 24512 A and B.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
as you're aware of the incident that happened last night, I assume, about him attempting to leave and then came back and having problems there. Well, I received a phone call this morning saying that they are continuing to have problems with him. He wants to leave the facility to go someplace else. I had him bring him to court today and I placed him in custody.
And I think he's under order from our municipal also to go treatment. You can.
I'd like to first of all apologize for, I wasn't my intention to believe or anything like that, sir. I was just having some separation anxiety, and I'm really and I'm 110% committed to my recovery. I don't want to drink anymore, I don't want to do that. And it was just hard, just getting out of jail, and I had no contact, but I had a blackout. I just want to speak my family. I wasn't trying to leave or anything like that, sir.
Your Honor, it's my understanding when he left that Lynn Stewart advised him over the GPS monitor that if he didn't return, he was going to ultimately end up 3 years in prison. That's what made him come back, was my understanding.
I never left the house, sir. It was in the right there in the driveway. My girlfriend just pulled in there and I just talked to her.
Far enough to the alarm went off, Your Honor, and set it off for the common police court.
Okay, what's Bethesda's position?
Mary Ellen was supposed to be on the sign-in. She is not. I honestly do not know, Your Honor. I don't believe that they think that he's a fit for their program at this point. He's causing
I'll
problems.
give you 110%, sir. That's
Okay, well, let's see what they say, and then we'll have you back out.
I can reach out and see what they say, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll be back out after we contact them, see if they're willing to have it. All right, then.
All we have left are 2 cases to be recalled, now that we're ready on either one.
Okay, court will be in recess.